They'll join the American systems that they're putting in. They're the same type of missiles, so they'll complement that, and they'll just really augment the American sort of platforms and those with the missiles they'll use.
And the UK's GCHQ chief this week warned that Russia is running out of weapons. Given the Allies' hollowed-out stockpiles, is there a risk that Western allies are going to run out of weapons to support Ukraine first?
No, there isn't a risk, because unlike Russia, who has already isolated itself, and we saw that yesterday at the United Nations vote, they need a supply chain, and large parts of their supply chain were not in Russia. They came from all over the world, including in Europe and including even in Ukraine. Some of their supply chain was in Ukraine. So we have the ability to refurbish or indeed manufacture a new supply chain, which is what we're doing right now. And the UK-Danish joint-led international fund is all about placing orders in manufacturing space to make sure that we can go on between 23, 24 and keep going on.
And next week, NATO is going to be holding its annual nuclear deterrent exercises. Is that wise, given current tensions with Russia? Isn't there a risk that that would just raise the chances of a misunderstanding, especially given the language that Vladimir Putin is using about his nuclear arsenal?
Well, Russia will also be conducting its annual exercise, I think, the week after or just after the annual exercise. I think that's the key. What we don't want is to do things out of routine. This is a routine exercise, and it's all about readiness. Today, the NATO meeting is all about making sure we are ready for anything. I mean, that is the job of this alliance, is to make sure that the 30 partners together are ready for what is thrown at us, and we have to continue work at that. And so exercising is part of that readiness.
Including a nuclear attack by Russia in Ukraine. Like, how would the NATO respond to that?
Well, I'm not going to sit and speculate. I mean, the fundamentals are NATO is an alliance of all types, conventional and nuclear powers, and fundamentally we are here to make sure our readiness is for whatever is thrown at us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good.